Shalom. Let's start by saying all praise and glory and honor to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Shalom, shalom to all the prophets and teachers that's out there preaching and teaching, doing the work sincerely. Shalom, shalom to you all. As you can see on the screen, today I'm going to go ahead and break down one of my favorite chapters, Revelation 21, one of my favorite chapters in the book of the Bible, without wasting any time, let's straight jump into it. Revelation 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. There's a lot to unpack here. A lot of time in the Christian church, they preach that the earth will pass away, the earth will explode. First of all, you got to understand the earth is not going nowhere. The earth will abide forever. Let's get the precept to explain the new earth. Before I get there, when it says new, it just talk about refresh. Let's get the understanding what the word new mean. New. In the Greek, the word new is
Strong's G 2537, kainos. Kainos.
Kainos, meaning new as respect form, recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn. Basically, the definition is fresh, meaning refresh, meaning the earth will be under new management, right? And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. The new heaven means new authority. Not talk about the heaven where the Most High dwells. Let's talk about rulership. The earth will be under new rulership, governed by the Israelite. Right? Let's get the precept. The precept is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. One generation passed away, and another generation come, but the earth abide forever. That's right, the earth abide forever, meaning the earth is not going nowhere. There will be the earth will be under a new management. When you read the book of Job, the Bible said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the wicked is in authority right now. The wicked is in rulership right now. The wicked is ruling right now. The wicked are the Edomite, the so-called white man. They're in authority right now. Right? Matter of fact, let's get Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9 to further explain what it means by new heaven. I beheld till the throne were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. This is the Most High, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his will as a burning fire. Right? I beheld to the throne were cast down. This is Daniel seeing a vision. All the throne he's seen are being cast down. He's seen America being cast down. He see France. He see the British, Germany, right? China, Russia. That's what it means. I beheld to the throne were cast down. Let's go back to Revelation 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, meaning a new kingdom. When the Messiah come down, he gonna set the Israelite as the rulership in the kingdom of heaven. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. What does that mean? Does that mean there's not gonna be no water on the earth, no sea? No. Let's get the precept to explain it. Uh, let's go to Revelation 17, verse 15. And he said unto me, let's go up a little bit. All right, perfect. Revelation 17 and 14. There shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords, King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whole city, are people and multitude and nation and tongue. Let me get another precept if this is not clear. Let's go to Isaiah 17 to further explain what it means in Revelation 17. No more sea. Come on. Let's go to Isaiah 17, verse 12. Right. Woe to the multitude of many people. See that? Woe to the multitude of many people. Woe means destruction. Destruction to the multitude of many people, many nations, which make a noise like the noise of sea. You see how it's comparing the sea to people, and to the rushing of nations that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. There you go. Now let's go back to Revelation 21. Let's read it again. And I saw a new heaven, new rulership, a new earth, meaning refresh. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, meaning the current ruler right now that's ruling right now, there will be no more. And one way the earth will be refreshed is through fire. Fire is an element of purification. There was no more sea, meaning the other nation there would no longer be an authority. Right. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for a husband. What does that mean? And I, John, saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem. It is not talking about, before I came to the truth, I used to believe this. And I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down from heaven. We still have people believe that. They thinking it's gonna be a literal place coming down from heaven. A literal city coming down from heaven. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Google. Let's type New Jerusalem. Let's see what's pop up. New Jerusalem. Come on. Right. New Jerusalem. Let's go to image. Right. Some people think it's gonna be a city like this coming down from heaven. This is madness, right? Well, I used to believe that before I came into the knowledge. This is not talking about a literal city coming down from heaven. This is talking about when the elect of the Most High, when they get beamed up in a chariot, John saw them coming down, right? This is what it's talking about. He saw the elect, the men of God coming down. Because when they get beamed up in a chariot, they got to come down, right? They got to come down. So John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. The husband is Yahweh Shai. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with man, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Let's go to Ezekiel, because a lot of prophets saw the same thing John is seeing right now. Let's go to Ezekiel 37. Isaiah saw the same thing. Ezekiel saw it. Jeremiah saw it. Ezekiel 37. Come on. Ezekiel 37, verse 26. Verse 26. Let's do, yeah. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. Who's the them? The Israelite. This is the new covenant. I know a lot of people think we're in the new covenant right now. Right now, we're not in the new covenant. We're still under the same old covenant. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forever. That's going to be the new temple. My tabernacle also shall be with them. Yeah, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. You see that? Verse 27. My tabernacle also shall be with them. Yeah, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. When you go back to Revelation 21 and verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men. Same thing Ezekiel 37 and 27 said. And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Verse 4. And God shall wipe away all tears. Wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Let's jump to Isaiah, because Isaiah saw the same thing. Isaiah, I believe, 65. Isaiah 65. 65. There you go. Let's start at new heaven and the new earth. Let's start at 17. For behold, I create a new heaven. As a matter of fact, let's look at what it means when he said new in the Hebrew. The word is Hadash. Hadash. Let's see how it's pronounced.
Strong's H2319. Hadash.
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 Meaning new thing. Same thing again, fresh. The earth will be fresh, refresh. Let's go back. So, for behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. Same thing John seen in Revelation 21. But ye be glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. Keep saying Jerusalem. Let's talk about the Israelite. Verse 19, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. Right now, we are crying right now. Verse 20, there shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that has not filled his day. For the child shall die in 100 years of old, but the sinner being in 100 years of old shall be accursed. That's a lot to pack here, but that's another video for another day. When it says for the child shall die in 100 years, it just means you will live forever. When we say the sinner, let's talk about the other nation, right? The other nation will be a curse. And I'm going to show you that at the end of the chapter, the end of the chapter 21, verse 21. And they shall build house and inhabit in them, and they shall plant vineyard and eat the fruit of them. Verse 22. They shall not build and not inhabit. That's what we're going through right now. Everything we built the Colosseum. We built a lot of great monuments for the heathen, but they the one that benefits. All right. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of tree are the days of my people. Trees live 1,000 years. And my elect shall long enjoy the works of their hand. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble. For they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them. Verse 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. That's not what I really want, but you get the point. Let's go back to Revelation 21, verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne, verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Verse 6. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of water of life freely. This is the understanding of the Most High. He that overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. Glory to God. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burn with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. The first death was the flood in the days of Noah, when all people died except Noah, his wife, and his 3 sons and their wife. That was the first death, when he killed everybody but Noah and his family. The second death will be the lake of fire, created by the nuclear destruction. The lake of fire will be in America. America will be totally decimated, totally destroyed, or burnt. Verse 9. We don't need to get into that right now, but yes, America will be destroyed with fire and brimstone, nuclear destruction. Verse 9. And there came unto me one of the seven angels, which had the seven vial full of the seven last plague, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, and I will show thee the bride, the lamb wife. The bride is Israel, the church, the elect of Israel, to be specific. New Jerusalem. Verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descended out of heaven from God. Again, Jerusalem is a people before it was a place. So when he said the new Jerusalem coming down from heaven, it's talk about the people coming down from heaven from the chariot. As a matter of fact, let's get Revelation 11, I believe. Let me see. You know, the people can. There's a precept that explains Jerusalem coming down. God into the same. Second will pass. The seven angels on there with great voice in the kingdom in the foot of the sand we give. And the nation were angry. The temple of God was up, but damn, I can't find it. I can't find it right now. Let's go back. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descended out of heaven from God. Again, descended out of heaven from God, meaning the elect men of God that got picked up, that got saved by the angel in the chariot. Now John is seeing the vision where they coming down now, coming down from the chariot to inherit the land of Israel, the Holy Land, what we call today in the Middle East. Verse 11, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious. That's Yahweh Shai, that's the light of man. Even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and it had 12 gates, and at the gate 12 angels, all about Israel, 12 tribe of Israel, everything's 12, and names written therein, which are the name of the 12 tribe of the children of Israel. Ask a Christian, why is only 12 gate? What about the gate for the Moabite? What about the gate for the Edomite? Let's continue. Verse 13. On the east, 3 gates. On the north, 3 gates. On the south, keep in mind, this is a vision John the Revelator is seeing right now. The south, 3 gates. And on the west, 3 gates. Verse 14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, 12 tribe of Israel. And in them the name of the 12 apostles. The apostle that first there was the disciple that Yahweh Shai walked with. First there was disciple, and then they became apostles of the Lamb. The Lamb is another title for Yahweh Shai. Verse 15. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, the New Jerusalem, in the gate thereof, in the wall thereof. Verse 16. And the city lie full square, and the length is as large as the breadth, and he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlong, the length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. When you put that in a calculator, it come up to 144 something. It's all about the Israel again, 144,000. And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubic, according to the measure of man, that is of the angel. 18. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper. The city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Verse 19. And the foundation of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stone. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third, how you pronounce this? Chalcedony, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the tenth chrysoprasus, the 11th, excuse for my pronunciation, jacinth, the 12th, and amethyst. Basically, this gonna be that's how beautiful the kingdom of heaven will be. The city of Jerusalem, city of gold. 21. In the 12th gate were 12 per. Every several gate was one per, and the street of the city was pure gold. There you go. As it were transparent. Right. All the gold the nation stole from us, we would get it back. Right. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it, meaning the light of the Lord will shine in the city. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. When it said the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, it just meaning the light of Yahweh Shai will be so bright. It's almost like there won't be no sun, no moon, because we're gonna need the sun, we're gonna need the moon, because we're going to keep all the feast day perfectly in the kingdom. So we're gonna need the moon for the holy day, for the new moon, right? So when it said the city had no need of the sun, it just means is how do I say it? It's a poetic way of saying the glory of the Lord will be the will be the light of man in a way. Verse 24. And the nation of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the king of the earth do bring their glory and honor. Right? Meaning the nation, the other nation, God save, meaning preserve, right? They will bring, especially the kings, they will bring whatever they make, whatever they cultivate, they will bring their glory, meaning their treasure. Let's look up the word. Matter of fact, let's go to I believe Isaiah. I believe Isaiah 60. Explain the glory. Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60. Let's start at 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up your wall, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee. Let's read it again. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy wall. You got to understand, in World War III, that's about to get ready to happen, Israel will be destroyed, but Israel will be rebuilt. Who's going to rebuild it? When Israel go back in the land, when true Israel go back in their land, it's going to be the people, the nation that are saved. When you read 24, and the nation of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the king of the earth do bring their glory and honor. The people that are saved of the other nation, they the one that's going to build, right? They the one that's going to build the new city. We're not going to be doing nothing. They're going to be working. They're going to be slave. They're going to be our slave, because you can't have a kingdom without having a servant. They're going to be the servant, the slave that built up the kingdom, because it's going to be destroyed after Armageddon, World War III, right? Therefore, verse 10, let me read it again. And the son of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister, meaning serve unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Verse 11, therefore your gate shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentile, that their king may be bought. Let's see what the word for forces shall be. High here. The word is
Strong's H2428. Chayil. Chayil.
Forces, strength, might, efficiency, wealth. They go right here. They wealth. Whatever they produce, we will benefit it. Right? Let me see what else they have. Verse. Where was I? The glory for the nation and the kingdom that okay, where? Yeah, verse 12. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So that means one people will be on top, which is the Israelite in the kingdom of heaven, and everybody else will be in the bottom. But the lowest going to be the Edomite. They will be the lowest of the lowest in the kingdom of heaven. So it's going to be the Israelite in the top. First, it's going to be Yahushua as the king, and it's going to be the 144,000, which is the governing body of Israel, and then everybody in the what they call it, the multitude, the rest of the elect. First, you're going to have 144,000 is Yahushua, the 12 disciples, 144,000, and then the rest of the nation of Israel, of the elect. And after that, you're going to have the slave, the other nation. Let's go back and finish Revelation 21. Where did we stop at? Where did we stop? We stop at 24. And the nation of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the king of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. Verse 25. And the gate of it shall not shut. We just read that in Isaiah 25. Isaiah 60 and I believe 16. For there shall be no night there. Verse 26. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nation into it. And there shall in no wise enter into it, and anything that defile, neither whatsoever work abomination or make a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb book of life. That's who are written in the book of life. There's only one nation of people that their names are written in the Lamb book of life. Let's go to Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12, I believe. Let me see. Is it chapter 12? Let me see. Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Who's thy people, Daniel? The children of Israel. And there shall be a time of trouble. This is Jacob trouble, the great tribulation, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thou people shall be delivered, the Israelite, everyone that should be found written in the book. Same thing is in verse 27. And they shall in no wise enter into things that defile, neither whatsoever work abomination or make a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb book of life. There you go. I hope this lesson was edifying. And that's all I have for now. Until the next one. Shalom.